disclose. I'm telling you, telling you, telling you, telling you, telling you, telling you, about to explode. Look like animals, we're so animal. Look like animals, we're so animal.
I got a new computer. Is stream working? I only have one source on OBS. I just set it up. Anything broken? Also, I was wondering, can you stream 4K now? Left ear only. Okay. Try to fix that. No sound from me. Okay. Mic. Mono. Hello, hello, hello. Why is it when you tick mono on OBS, it does both ears? Hello. Thanks, Crazy Fox. You guys can hear me? Sounds good. Hello. I slept for a few hours, but now I couldn't fall back to sleep, so figured I'd just go live. Let's do that. Woo. Play something with Nani or have another nice casual chat? Sure. I'll call Nani if she wants. In like 15 minutes, because I just got live. I want to talk to you guys a bit. Am I on psilocybin right now? No, not right now. I can't sleep on mushrooms, so I have to stop taking it at some point to fall asleep. Found out I have borderline personality disorder. Big surprise. I was actually surprised a little tiny bit. But then there was one point, I remember when I was with Becca and I was reading the symptoms on stream and I was like, oh, that is me. From Dr. K, yeah. Your sister has it too? I'm actually happy that I found out I have it. Because then it justifies a lot of my shitty behavior. Which is an unhealthy way to think about things, but... that was my first reaction when I was like, oh, I have this? If you guys read the symptoms, you'll be like, holy shit. I have every symptom. I tweeted the symptoms. Oh, I got a new Twitter handle, too. It's twitter.com/Byron. I bought it off the guy. When you change your name on Twitter, though, you lose verification because they don't want you to pretend to be someone else. So I gave up. I knew I was going to lose the verification. I gave up the verification for the Twitter handle. I think it's worth at Byron, baby. It's cool. Reckful was better. I have at Reckful also. I haven't used that account. How's my day been? My day was amazing. But then I went to sleep. Actually, before I went to sleep, I celebrated with a pint of ice cream. It's been a long time since I ate a whole pint of ice cream. And then the reason I woke up is because I was really thirsty because I ate a whole pint of ice cream. And I justified eating the whole pint of ice cream because I paid attention to every bite of ice cream, which I've never done. I was practicing mindfulness. You know? What flavor? Belgian chocolate. It was nice from Amy's Ice Cream. I need to learn how to use. I'm gonna stop being a boomer and learn how Twitch works because I haven't like really looked into how Twitch works in the last 8 years. I don't know a lot of really basic things about streaming. I'll ask you guys right now and find out. But first, let me grab my tea. Can you stream in 4K? Can I restart the stream in 4K and see if it works? Oh, wait, but my camera, it goes to 4K. But can it webcam in 4K? Oh, you can't stream 4K. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe. Not yet then. You can do 1440p. Oh, really? Should I stream in 1440p? What do you guys think? Raise your hand. Oh, my hand looks weird. Not worth? Okay. Okay, I'm getting my tea and then let's learn more about Twitch. I have some questions. I'm gonna blow my nose. So I was sick a long time ago. Well, like a month. I don't know. You guys know when I was sick because I was sick on stream. And then my nose has always been getting, I have to blow my nose so often, still. And then, someone recommended I buy this shit on Amazon. How do I use this? Maybe I could clear this shit up, dude. My hearing is still fucked from when I was sick. Because the eustachian tube, I actually went in and got my ears checked by a doctor. My eustachian tube is like clogged or something. I don't know. I don't remember the terminology they used. And then they told me to put this shit, one of these. I don't know if I bought the right one. Pressure ease. How do I use this? Do you guys want me to? Maybe it'll be gross to do it on stream. I don't know how it'll look like. Do I just put this in my nose? You know how your ear, nose, and throat are all connected somehow? There's some tube called the eustachian tube. And sometimes when you yawn, it gets unclogged, like when you're like after an elevator or a plane ride. Mine's like clogged from being sick, I think. When doctors talk, I can't fucking pay attention, dude. It's so boring to me. The doctor said something like that, and then I didn't retain any of the information. I was just like, then I went home and I was Googling. I forgot everything the doctor said, even though I was just listening. All right, I'm going to blow my nose. Oh, no, I do listen to Dr. K. I do. Okay, I'm back for real. Now I've peed. I've blown my nose. I got water and tea. I'm good. Okay, so everything's working with the stream. It's a new computer. I don't have any scenes. Just this one scene with this one source. I didn't moisturize. That's true. I could do that later. Hey, Leco TV. The best way to contact you, email on Twitter description. Yeah, that's the best way. But ever since my Dr. K streams, I get 40 to 60 emails per day. So it's hard to respond. But if I see something really interesting, I respond. But I get a lot of big emails. Kind of stressful, kind of. I see a lot of people who just relate a lot. But most of their email is just talking about how much they relate. Sometimes I'll just respond a few words. I'll scroll through. I'll skim it. But then I feel bad if I skim it and I miss something important. No, not right now, Rexlian. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Oh, yeah. Good while hunting? Okay, so let's see. Let's make another source on OBS. Let's learn how to stream from scratch. I'm setting up a stream for the first time. If you're new to my stream, I've been streaming since 2012, but I'm a boomer. I realize when you're a boomer, there's a certain point in your life when you get bored. No, sorry, not bored. You get sick of learning new things. And this actually happened to me. I knew a bunch of things. I knew how a bunch of technology worked. And I started to assume that I would never have to learn how technology works again. But then new software keeps coming out. And I never relearned how this software works and this software works and this software works. And I didn't look around the UI and click around and just fail a lot to understand how things work. I would just be comfortable with not knowing. And ever since doing psilocybin a lot, I feel like learning. So now I'm comfortable being an idiot and trying to learn things again, which is good. Am I happy? I'm happy when I'm on my medication, yeah. Right now I'm not. I'm not suicidal though. When I'm on medication, I feel serotonin release, which I didn't know what that felt like. It feels good, dude. But sober, I'm still not suicidal, so that's good because I used to be suicidal, I wouldn't say I'm depressed right now. I just don't feel anything. Doesn't feel like anything to me. My whole life, though, I didn't feel anything. Except during that Japan trip when I was meditating a lot, I had some serotonin. If you guys remember, I was really happy. That's the only time I felt something without drugs. Crazy. That I can remember. Am I high? No, I'm sober right now. I woke up, though, after only 2 hours sleeping. Sounds sad. It's not sad. It's actually nice to learn about. I feel like I repeat myself a lot because people are always asking recently what drugs I'm on or whether I'm on drugs. I have to answer a lot. I don't have to answer. I guess I could just ignore it, but I'm comfortable answering is the thing. Okay, so let's add another scene, right? So I'm going to press add, monitor capture. Okay, you don't have any sources, click the plus button below. Or right click here to add one. Add, it's called display capture now. Okay, did it? Now we have two things. We have two buttons now. Let me rename this here. And this one, oh, what? The name is already in use. That's a source, and that's a scene. You can't have a scene named the same as a source? Alright, Alright, I'll name it that. Oh, no, I'll name this one that. That's the lens. Fuck you. I hate that sound. Okay, hold on. Okay. So now I have this and I have this. And now, how do I, now I want to add that video capture device again. Existing one. Now can I rename that? Can I rename this? Let's call that. I want a new camera. Okay, that. Cool. Okay, now I'm learning how to stream. We're learning together. Hey guys. Kriparian here. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a stream on Twitch. I'm learning with you. I've been streaming for a long time, but I don't know how to do it anymore. Okay. Skip the crip. Okay, so here's something I don't know about streaming anymore. How do you read? This is going to sound insane. That I don't know this, but how do you read who subscribed? Like, where do you read that from? I just see it in the chat sometimes. I see if someone subs, I see it pop up on the chat. Streamlabs app. Where's that? Corp called me a boomer. Twitch dashboard. You can read it off the dashboard, huh? What the fuck, you don't know that? Yeah. I don't know. Stream manager. Wait, what? Okay, so there's different ways to do it. What's the best way to do it? What's the cleanest way to do it? Like, if I'm a really good streamer, how do I read who subscribed? Dashboard is the best, huh? Oh, shit. My Windows is still set on this setting where it snaps. I have to turn that off. Yes, a new computer. Windows snap, I think. Ugh. How do I turn this shit off? Snap Windows. Snap settings. Okay. Off. Okay. So that fixed that. The people spamming the mushrooms emote. I'm actually not on shrooms right now. I do take shrooms every day, but I just woke up and I'm going to go back to sleep. And if I took shrooms, I won't be able to go back to sleep. So I'm not on shrooms at this moment, but I do take them every day. This is the best year of my life. I'm telling you while I'm sober. This year, 2020, 30 years old. Oh, I turned 31 in 3 months. This is the best year of my life. I'm learning a lot. I think it's the therapy, really. The therapy kind of brings everything together. I learn all this shit, get put in the right directions. It's nice. You guys should do therapy. It's cool. Everyone always told me I should do therapy. Every girl I dated told me I should do therapy. And then I told them, you should do therapy too. You're fucked like me. You're dating me. You must be insane. And then they didn't do therapy, so then I didn't feel like I had to do therapy. Dr. K is no average therapist. That's true. I'd actually been to several therapists who were not very good. There was one therapist in Amsterdam, but I just talked to him in a bar. He gave me like a free session, just like Dr. K kind of does, right? I just talked to a therapist in a bar in Amsterdam, and he made me cry. And he was like, "You need." He was I think he was from Ukraine. He was just traveling there. He's like, "You need to process the trauma. You need to process the trauma." He just kept saying it over and over. But he made me cry, yeah. He was telling me all this shit. but I cry all the time. I used to not cry all the time, though. I used to be not so in touch with my emotions, dude. Yeah. You guys too. Yeah. Did he speak English? Yes, he spoke English, yeah. Looks like a great glass of water. Actually fucking is, yeah. I'm surprised you took the time to type that out. It does taste good. Weird. Oh, you know what I want to hear? So I haven't been able to listen to music because I've been doing all these podcast streams. And when I do these long podcast streams, it's like too much effort. If I listen to a song and then my YouTube editor wants to put it all on YouTube, and he's always getting like fucking copyright strikes, so it's better if I just don't listen to any music, you know? And I miss music. Here it is. Music, wow. You highly recommend Adrian von Ziegler for chill music. You do, huh? Is it okay if I contact you via email with my Everland presentation? Yes. Yeah, if anyone wants to work on Everland, just email me. Email the one that I have a bunch of different emails. So email the email on Everland's Twitter. We have 28 people working on Everland now. The only position we're actively looking for is one more Unity person. But I'll take anyone who's amazing. If like you're absolutely amazing, okay, I'll hire you. Fuck it, dude. Music's too loud. Oh. Okay, it's really quiet on mine. So what do we do about that? I'm turning my speakers up. Is it too loud now? You're actually making a Unity game, right? Hey, man. My mic is too low. Oh, no, it's not. That's the thing. It'll clip if I go any louder. It's almost clipping. So maybe I just need to turn everything else down, right? Music's too loud, okay. Okay, so I hate how on Spotify, I always am listening to music at this volume. Like this. And then people say it's too loud. And I don't want to turn down this bar. Now, I think there's a setting on Spotify. Let me find it. To make everything quieter. And then I can move the bar up. Because it's hard to make adjustments to a bar this small. Because I'm adjusting from here to here. You know? So I'll change the setting so it all gets quieter, which I'm pretty sure exists. Here. Volume level. Quiet. Does that do anything? Okay. Now is it not too loud? That didn't do anything? Okay, now if that doesn't do anything, I'll just use the volume mixer. What does that setting do then? Does absolutely nothing? No, it's a bit too loud. Okay. I wonder what the fuck that setting is, honestly. Nothing changed. That's weird. Okay, volume mixer. Let's just go like this. And now, wait. If I put it on 30, I just leave it there. Actually, you know what? 24 for Kobe. 24. Now, I can use this bar. Right? Have I tried acid? I have. It's very mild for me. People actually don't believe me when I say this. Destiny has seen me on acid though, so he can vouch. I hung out with Destiny on his stream on acid. He's completely sober, I'm on acid, and we're kind of on the same wavelength. And I'm on 450 micrograms, which is big dose. I'm just hanging out with him like eating ramen. It was in Glendale, and he was streaming. It's insane. No, people say bullshit, yeah. No, there's something like, maybe it's my fucking personality disorder or something. I don't know. Something's wrong with my brain. Or maybe it's my, the part of my brain that doesn't work. I have aphantasia. I don't see any visuals on any psychedelics. I've never seen a visual. And I think it's because I can't visualize things in general. I have this thing. I have so many problems, dude, but I have this thing. This. When the mind's eye is blind. So apparently 3% of people have this. Okay. Aphantasia is a condition where one does not possess a functioning mind's eye. Remove this OBS. Wow, why did it minimize like that? What the fuck? What is that red dot? Wait, what's happening? Okay. Hold on. The ratios are all fucked up. Should be like this. Okay. Alright. Aphantasia is a condition where one does not possess a functioning mind's eye and cannot voluntarily visualize imagery. I can't get comfortable. I'm having some trouble getting comfortable. Hold on. The phenomenon was first described by Francis Galton in 1880 and has since remained largely unstudied. The ex-Pixar chief has this. That's crazy. And it's surprising prevalence at the company. Yeah, I wonder why a bunch of Pixar people can't. You would think that people who do art could see. So, yes, there's this. You can, if you close your eyes and you think of an image, like an apple, can you see an apple when you're with your eyes closed? When people told me they could, I couldn't believe it, but now I know that people can do that. Most of you can. Some of you can't. So some of you can't. You have aphantasia. 3% of people have it. Only 1 out of 33. But then there's, I think it's a spectrum. I think there's not just like binary. Because look, it says right here. Some people see perfectly clear and lively as real seeing, 5 points. 2, no image at all. You only know you are thinking of the object, 1 point. But there's also the in between. And it's categorized as aphantasia if they score a total of 20 or less across 16 questions. So 16 questions times 5, the maximum score would be 80. If you score 20, you have aphantasia. Yeah. I have a theory. This is just a theory. What does it mean when people say pet theory? What does that mean? I keep hearing people write pet theory. What does that mean? Should I think I have that? Yeah. Not, you're talking about aphantasia. So, I think if you have this is my theory, then when you do psychedelics, you don't see visuals. But I want to talk to other people who have aphantasia and confirm that it's true. I've never seen a visual. People who take fucking acid and mushrooms are always like, oh my god, dude, like, shit's moving. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Somebody tried to say a bad word. I got to ban that guy. Hold on. Drug addict reckful. That's me. It's funny how there's such a stigma around mushrooms that I could tell you guys straight up that I would have killed myself if it wasn't for magic mushrooms. I would have killed myself. Guaranteed. I'd be dead. And people will still say, you're a drug addict. So ridiculous. I actually attempted suicide twice. I was in a mental hospital after attempting suicide. Why do I say that? Because I'm very comfortable and very open with all my feelings, and it gives me a healthy feeling to be open with my feelings. It's cathartic. Cathartic. Providing a psychological relief through the open expression of strong emotions. That's why I like to share. Don't listen to stupid retards that say dumb shit for attention. Yeah, but I just listened to you. Fuck, dude. I'm just kidding. Okay. I hate this sound. The Windows sound of that is the most annoying. How do you mute it? How do you just turn it? I don't ever want to hear it again, dude. I want to switch it to a different sound. You can change it. Please teach me. Please. JZor. Teach me how. How do you do it? How do you do it? Control panel sounds. Okay, control panel. I don't want to mute it because then I won't know if something's wrong. I want to change it. So, how do I do it? Please teach me. Please, 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 please teach me. Oh my god, I love you. Somehow I'm in my power settings all of a sudden. Sounds, control panel sounds. Change system sounds. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, we're learning, boys. Educational stream. Here we go, here we go. Wait, do I want dark theme on my windows? Let's try that too. Dark theme. Dude, it's not dark enough. Well, this is still white. I hate white. I don't get it. I hate how I can't tell when you're in dark theme. You can't tell if you're in incognito because it looks the same. Close it. Oh, if I close it and reopen it, it'll be black. I hope it's black now. I want all black everything. It's not black. Okay. Change system sounds. So that fucking sound that tells you something's wrong. We never want to hear that again. Hold on. That sound triggers me. Are you guys getting triggered? Listen. Let me mute the music. Never want to hear this again. Someone said, fuck you, dude. I'm just proving to you that you should change it. I'm helping you. This is therapy, bro. You got to get in here and change it with me. Everyone, control panel, hardware and sound, change system sounds, asterisk, change this shit. We never want to hear this shit again. Now, is this one good? Woo! I can handle this. That sound fucks. Hold on, let me put my headphones on and just bump to this one, dude. All right, apply. There we go. What is this? I hate that sound too. Never want to hear that again. What is this one? That one's better. Oh my god. The Windows default sounds are they're so ingrained in our minds as just a bad thing. Ah! What's this? Ah! There we go. Oh my god, dude. That one is less bad, but I still never want to hear that again in my life. Okay. I'll never hear that anyway. I like that sound, but I hate this one. This sound is so triggering. You just know something's wrong, and you're like in the middle of a game, and you don't know what it is. This is fucking... Never want to hear this again, dude. Please. What do I want to hear instead? Hold on. That sounds kind of cool. But that doesn't let me know that something's disconnected. Hold on. I want to know disconnected. This is a positive sound, right? What makes it positive is that it's going from low to high. Maybe it has to go from high to low. Okay. My USB thing just disconnected. Okay. I can handle that one. What's this one? I actually never want to hear this one again. I changed my mind. I want to hear this one instead. I connected a device. That's beautiful. Dude, I'm changing my life, guys. I'm a new man. Oh my god, you guys are so jealous. You have to go in here and change it also, dude. Ah! Oh, thank God. Okay. Don't like that sound. No, I actually don't have autism. You guys have been telling me for 8 years that I have autism. I talked to a psychiatrist. I don't have autism. Isn't that crazy? What do I have? I'm actually insane. I mean, I have borderline personality disorder. But I don't have autism. Jesus Christ, don't ever want to hear that. Wow. All right. Low battery alarm. This is going to be a bad sound. I don't even want to listen to it. Low battery alarm. How about this? Oh, no, not a fan. What are these? I'll never hear this on my desktop. But this song kind of fucks. I'll put it on here. I'm never going to hear low battery. What's maximize? Okay, hold on. Message nudge. Okay, I don't get any of these. Oh, notification. What is this? Why are the default sounds so bad? That's crazy. There we go. That's a notification. Yeah, baby. That's what's good. System notification. I won't even press test because I'll get triggered. Actually, I'm going to press it just to know that I'm doing a good thing. Jesus Christ. Okay, no. There we go. Fixed. User account control. What's that? I don't ever want to hear that either. I really like that sound. Maybe I'll just put it for everything. What is this one? Windows unlock is just the nuts. Windows speech recognition. Do I need this shit? What is this? If I want to use like speech dictation or something? How do you use dictation on Windows? I use it on my phone sometimes. Oh god, everything's so much better. I didn't really like that one. What is this? Don't know. Windows unlock for everything. Now, the problem is I did the same sound for everything, so I don't know what's what, but who gives a shit? What's chimes? Oops, ding. Recycle. Now, I'm telling you guys, and this is the honest truth, before I started taking psilocybin, I would have not had the patience to go through and change all these sounds and improve my life. Do you believe that to be true? And right now I'm sober, but it still changed my mindset forever. I have the patience to do this, which is crazy. I would have never had it. Critical battery alarm. What is it? It's never going to happen on the PC. But I kind of want to see what's a good one. That one. Critical stop. Same. What's default beep? Oh, yeah. Okay. I got that. Ugh. Well, let me see one of these chimes up here. Okay. That one's fine. Oh my god, when I connect a USB device, I'm going to hear this? I want to connect things now instead of being scared of it. Who can I connect? Anyone got a USB device? Let's just fucking sit there and connect and disconnect it over and over. Oh my god, dude. Wait, device disconnect, speech sleep. That's not what I set up. No. That's not a good one. Okay, Windows unlock for that, for connect. And disconnect, I thought I picked one. Your mouse. Yeah, I need my dinosaur mouse pointer, right? Hold on, boys. Ta-da, what's this? That's I connect the USB device. Ta-da! This is disconnect though. A device failed to connect. Ta-da is not a good sound. If I put it on ta-da, it doesn't really make sense. Bro, he's so high. No, I'm actually sober. Everyone's gonna kappa. Okay, hold on, boys. Since I'm drinking hot tea, I wanted to put the air conditioning on. Okay. So, here's the problem. Device disconnect. We needed to let us know it disconnected, but without being the most annoying sound on earth. Which, by the way, if you forgot what the default sound is, okay, mute the stream if it's really going to trigger you. Ready? The default sound for device disconnect is... Which one is it again? Is it this one? It's such a bad sound, dude. Which one is it, though? Hardware fail? Maybe it's this one? No. This. Okay. Watch how triggering. If you weren't here earlier. I actually fucking cringed, dude. That's not even the right one, though. This is a different cringe sound. This is the one when you have a window open and then it doesn't let you click because there's another window that's like the foreground window and it wants you to deal with that window first. But what's the one where you disconnect the device? It's just a sound? Well, listen, bitch. This is how it works, okay? Evolutionarily, we are programmed to get triggered by certain sounds. Because if we're in the wild, we need to be ready for certain situations. If we hear a rustling of leaves, for example, maybe we know that a predator is coming to attack. So we must be scared. And now, the sounds we have artificially created to let us know something went wrong, they give us these same kind of triggers. Fortunately for us, Microsoft, trillion-dollar company, is so friendly to let us change the sounds to get less triggered. Wow, what nice guys. Holy shit. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? Thanks, Bill. Okay. Bill, you need to change the goddamn defaults. All right. That one. Don't ever want to hear that again. I can go my whole life never hearing this sound again. Don't need to hear it. All right, so. Here we go. Fucking, I love this one. Should I just have a happy sound when a device disconnects? No, it doesn't make any sense. Because then it'll connect and I won't know. Okay. My device disconnected. Oh no. I could do that one. I'll know what it is. It's kind of funny. Oh no, guys! My device disconnected. Maybe I don't know, dude. Ta-da! Okay. Huh? I'm sorry this is taking me so long, but I'm really trying to min-max here. We're going a little too far. I'm going to stop soon. I'm going to stop. We'll talk about something else soon. That's too long for a device disconnecting, but that sounds nice. Ah! My device disconnected. Maybe that's a good one. What do you guys think? Oh, shit. My mouse got disconnected. No? Okay. That's decent, I think. But that's the one. Does everybody agree? There it is, I think. Oh, shit. My mouse got disconnected. All right. Good. We're in agreement, most of us. Apply. Device failed to connect. I guess that works, but it's kind of annoying. Connect. I connected a device. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you for connecting. Thank you. Okay, there was another sound, though. There was a sound I liked, and I wanted to use it for something. And now, what was that sound? I liked this one, but I already used it. There was some other sound I was looking through. The ta-da? Yeah, I like the ta-da, but I like one other thing, too. I like the ta-da, and I liked... We were looking through... Wait, what is this? How do I just hear them all? Can I just press down? Oh. No. Do I have to click? Is this the best workflow? I can't go down arrow and then click? No, I can't. Try browse. Well, I mean, I could open this containing folder and then click them in there. It doesn't really speed it up. Can you Alt-Tab plus Tab? Okay, Alt-Tab. No. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten a whole pint of ice cream, guys. Gonna be eating the poo-poo later, dude. It's not good. Fuck. Why did I eat a whole pint of ice cream? Because I was practicing mindfulness. I'm going to make it... I feel like this is a very feminine tweet. I thought it was like kind of funny. Okay, I'm going to go on Twitter. Like, sometimes I type a tweet and I'm like, if I were a girl, this tweet would go viral. If my picture were female and I were a girl, girls would vibe with this tweet. I'd be like, just woke up at 6 a.m. I don't know how a girl would actually write this. And ate an entire pint of ice cream. But I justified it because I was paying attention to every bite. I'm practicing mindfulness. Now, this isn't actually funny, but somebody might think it's funny who's... Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with that. So sometimes I write out a tweet, and I'm like, for some reason, because I thought the thought, then I want to press enter. And then I step back and think, not every thought that I think needs to be shared. But I'm so dumb. I just fucking type everything and press share every time. If it slightly interests me, this is why. I'll tell you guys why I'm dumb. Do you want to know? I'm really, really dumb. And this is why. Okay? Usually, for most of my life, Nothing interested me. So then once in a while, when anything would interest me, it would be good enough to share. You see? But now that I'm not really depressed, things are interesting me all the time. So then I keep getting tricked because I keep thinking, this interested me, so it must be good enough to share. But that's not actually true. Okay, cockpog. 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 I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Byron's 6 a.m. broadcast. Tonight we'll be discussing various topics such as how to change your default Windows sounds, what it takes to be the best streamer in the world. I don't actually know that. And question mark. What do you guys want to discuss for real? Just mute the Windows sounds. No, because we still need to know when a device gets disconnected, but we just want to hear it with a better sound. Can I talk about BPD, please? I have BPD tune. It'd be very interesting. I don't know enough to talk about this, but you guys want to hear? Okay, I'll read the symptoms to you guys who are too lazy to read, okay? I have borderline personality disorder, okay? Dr. K said. I really have it, and I'll prove it to you. I'll just read the symptoms. And it's usually this is not a good way to figure out if you have something, but a doctor actually told me I have it, and then I read the symptoms, and I have every symptom, okay? I'm going to show you. You'll laugh at how accurate it is, okay? If you want to read it on your own, I'll link it. But I'm going to read it out loud. It's the most accurate thing I've ever read in my life about myself. Ready? Here we go. Borderline personality. Wait. I want to make it so you guys can see me and see this at the same time. Borderline personality disorder affects how you feel about yourself, how you relate to others, and how you behave. Signs and symptoms may include an intense fear of abandonment, even going to extreme measures to avoid real or imagined separation or rejection. A pattern of unstable, intense relationships, such as idealizing someone one moment and then suddenly believing the person doesn't care enough or is cruel. Now ask any of my ex-girlfriends or any of my friends. Okay? Rapid changes in self-identity and self-image that include shifting goals and values and seeing yourself as bad or as if you don't exist at all. I don't know if you guys know that I do this, but I do this. Periods of stress-related paranoia and loss of contact with reality lasting from a few minutes to a few hours. Now, I don't know if you guys know that I do this, but I do this. Impulsive and risky behavior such as gambling, reckless driving, unsafe sex, spending sprees, binge eating, or drug abuse, or sabotaging success by suddenly quitting a good job or ending a positive relationship. Now, I know you guys know I do that. I deleted my Twitch channel before. I've broken up with people when I loved being with them. I don't know why I do that. And I've done all these other things too. Anyway, suicidal threats or behavior or self-injury, often in response to fear of separation or rejection. Now, I've also done that. Wide mood swings lasting from a few hours to a few days, which can include intense happiness, irritability, shame, or anxiety. Definitely. Ongoing feelings of emptiness. Definitely. Inappropriate, intense anger, such as frequently losing your temper, being sarcastic or bitter, or having physical fights. Now, the temper thing, been a big problem for me with all the other streamers. They're always like, think I'm insane, because I do this. It's actually fucking Yahtzee, dude. This is the Yahtzee. This is exactly me, dude. I've never been more accurately diagnosed with anything. It's crazy. This applies. Yeah, and maybe a lot of people have this, but anyway, I actually have this. I have this. Psychiatrist told me so. I have it. And he said, Dr. K said, the cure is, or he said, what helps a lot is if I can, people always tell me I have to learn to love myself before I go into a relationship. But Dr. K said the opposite. He said, you have BPD, you have to get in a relationship and someone has to not abandon you for 2 years, and that is what will help. And then he said he would not abandon me for 2 years, but then he researched it more, and he realized that that wouldn't work. It needs to be a romantic relationship. Dude, yesterday, okay, I actually had an intense abandonment feeling yesterday. I was streaming with a girl. I don't know if you guys saw my IRL stream. I had to delete the VOD because I accidentally showed the Super Bowl. But I was streaming with a girl, and she really, before we had streamed together, she really liked hanging out with me. But then she got uncomfortable from chat, I guess. I'm not blaming you guys. It's just, as a collective, you guys make people uncomfortable sometimes. It's no one person's fault. So I'm not going to blame any specific person. And I made her read the chat a lot because I thought it'd be funny. But she got uncomfortable and she was like, I don't think I want to stream with you anymore. And I was like, I had so much fun streaming with this girl because she was like really cozy. I felt like she made the streaming experience so easy, and I don't have a lot of people to stream with. I don't have any friends who want to IRL stream with me because the few friends I have, they don't like streaming or being on stream. They're very private. The few friends I have now. And the friends I have who are Twitch streamers, I could ask them to stream with me 100 days in a row, and they'll hang out like one time. So I really like that this girl wants to hang out and stream because it's fun for me. I like streaming. And then she made it fun to stream. And she had good takes on a lot of topics I brought up. And she even helped hold the stuff, the gimbal. It was great. It was the best thing ever. But then I got abandoned instantly. Or I felt like I was abandoned. But she was like, why do you feel like you're abandoned? I just don't want to be on stream. We could still hang out off stream. But I still felt it because I don't know. Because I'm crazy. Anyway, maybe she'll be on stream again anyway. Maybe I'll convince her. You guys probably liked. Did any of you see that stream? Did you guys like her? I think you guys did like her. Yeah, she was cool. She was okay. She was cool. Yes, she was nice. She's nice. She seemed fine. I made her nervous. Okay. I felt bad for her while she was reading chat. Yeah, actually, I should have not told her to read chat. That was stupid. It's my fault. I kept asking her to read chat because I wanted to see her. I thought the reaction of someone reading Twitch chat is really funny when they don't read it that often. Here we go again. It's probably healthy for me to try to have a relationship with a girl off stream. Yeah, you guys think I should have a girl who you never ever see on stream once, and I'm in a relationship and you guys never hear about it? Oh, you guys do think so. Oh, shit. Okay, there's a girl who actually likes me. And not that girl, different girl. There's a girl who actually likes me, and I think I like her too. I know this is crazy. And I could not tell you guys about it. You guys are all going to think I just have an imaginary friend. Wait, you guys aren't actually going to think that, but that's what I would think that you would think. Do you guys believe that there's a girl who likes me in the world? Kind of hard to believe, right? There is one, though. There's at least one. Anyway. I'll see what happens there. Is it your sister? No. Not hard at all. Yeah, no, but I have weird self-image, I have weird self-image. My mom does like me. Maybe I'll get in a relationship for 2 years and I'll be cured. Oh my God, you guys, I'm going to be cured. I'm not going to have this anymore. I can do this. I'll be in a relationship. Let's say I start the relationship when I turn like 31. Let's say it takes me 3 months to get into it. When I'm 33, I won't have BPD anymore. All right, that's the goal. Around the World Cup. Wow. Jesus died at 33. Uh-oh. You can't heal a mental illness like that. Well, seeing as you're a random guy in Twitch chat and a psychiatrist at Harvard with a PhD told me the opposite. I wonder who I should listen to. I don't know. He never said it would heal you. He said there was a study suggesting it would help you. Yeah, but that's the best I can do. There's a study suggesting that is the a very helpful thing. I believe it. It makes sense. You have a fear of abandonment. You get in a relationship. You don't get abandoned for a while. Probably starts to go away. Right? Makes sense to me. That sounds like it makes sense. Some of you are saying nope, but I might as well try. I like this song. Too loud, sorry. Wait, I don't like this bar having to be this low. Should I use the volume mixer? Why'd you say, oh God, Relia? What? Why, bitch?
J'avais jamais vu de nuit aussi calme. Je la regarde enchaîner les cigarettes.
Wait, what? Why'd you say, oh God? I don't get it.
On se blesserait même avec zéro mot. Pourtant, aucun mur sur cette terre ne pourrait étouffer le cri de nos phéromones. Risque pas de
Oh, maybe his stream was a little delayed and he said, oh God, when the volume was loud. Adjusting an invisible bar. Wait, what do you mean? This bar is invisible? I don't get it. Club Penguin! It's a good song, huh? Dude, you guys want to see something sick? Okay, don't get too jealous. Don't get too jealous. It's impossible to get this. Get flexed on, kids. Get fucking flexed on. Isn't that insane? Respect, thank you, bro. My headset wire is triggering you? Oh, I'm triggered as well. Let's fix it. What the fuck is this, dude? This is unacceptable, dude. Let's get a shorter one. First of all, it's just too long. Je te déteste comme cette phrase qui dit c'était trop beau pour être vrai. Bébé, serre-moi fort que j'oublie que c'est le chaos. C'est le chaos. Regarde-nous le destin pas honte. Et dur pas honte. J'ai tout foiré cette année, c'est toujours en chantier. Okay, guys. Time for an unboxing of some wires.
Dirais bien qu'on est cuit, nous deux dans la même voiture, on fonce vers la mort. On se déteste tellement qu'on refait l'amour. Parce que c'est comme la drogue, on a de quoi planer. Sur son dos, mon torse fait de l'aquaplaning. Le problème, c'est que ça me rappelle pourquoi je l'aime. Je revois le début, les premières semaines. On pourrait repartir à zéro et prendre le premier âge comme dans un film de merde. Mais c'est du délire, regarde le sourire.
Look at this
Plus
book,
rien
dude.
n'est grave. Tant qu'il nous reste une seconde de souvenir dans le crâne, nos deux corps pourraient mourir. J'ai déjà fait le deuil. Maintenant pars loin de moi, une larme cachée dans
I've never used a wire that has this.
notre histoire n'aurait
Does this somehow sound better? Have you guys ever used one of these with headphones? My microphone has this. Does this do anything?
notre histoire n'aurait
My headphone amp doesn't have a slot for this, but my audio interface does. XLR is way better. Really? But I can only can I plug that into my interface? My headphone amp doesn't have a slot for it. It's for cars. Balanced sound OP. But how do you guys know so much about audio? Holy shit. A lot of people knew about it. Wait, so XLR is OP? Not for cars. Oh, okay, that guy was wrong. But wait, where do I... Okay, if I had a different headphone amp that had an XLR slot, that would be better? Because XLR is better? Yes. Oh, okay. But maybe my headphone amp is really good. Damn, too bad. Yeah, you guys have some big ass heads. I won't really notice the difference. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's people who like super audiophile, right? Okay, so close that one. Now there's more cables in here. These are from the Stellia and these are from the Clear.
J'ai le cœur qui saigne, je le maquille, j'ai les yeux brillants. Puis
Oh, this is also XLR.
J'ai le cœur brûlant,
Okay, that
j'ai
doesn't
le
help
cœur
me.
doux, je me connais par cœur.
I need a
C'est mon atout, tu as le cœur lourd, tu as le cœur gros. Comme si demain
Hey,
je
where's the
partais
other
à
cable?
nouveau.
I
Je
should
suis
have
pas de celles qui te feront la peau, même si les caresses n'apaisent pas tous tes mots. Oh, sueña y no llores. Estoy prenado de ti. Entiendo lo que
Cable?
dices.
Oh man, I can't find it. I have another one for sure.
Estás prenado de mí.
This is really exciting. It's so insane. There might be a cable in here. Oh my god, can you believe it? Okay, wait. Okay.
Oh, sueña y no llores. Estoy prenado de ti. Entiendo lo que dices.
Dude, I definitely have a shorter one.
Estás prenado de mí.
Just tuning in. Someone was complaining that this is giving him OCD, that I have such a long ass annoying cable on my... And I agree. I don't need this cable just to use it on my desk. Now, I have a shorter one because it came with it. Oh, I bet you it's under the book. I bet you it's under the book. 5 head?
Entiendo lo que dices. Estás prenado de mí.
I feel like I solved something in a game. I found him solved the puzzle, dude.
Estoy prenado de ti. Entiendo lo que dices. Estás prenado de mí.
Wait, but this one will look ugly. When you guys are on your computer, do you like open headphones or like the closed sound cancel shit? Open, me too. Yeah, I like open for sure. I don't think I want to use these when I'm streaming because I can't hear my own voice. It feels weird. I use these when I go to like walking around outside. Because I don't want other people to hear my music because it makes you feel less awkward if no one else can hear your music. I could use this cable with these headphones. It'll be a little mismatched color. Let's see what it looks like. Working on the aesthetics, okay? Hold on. Wait. The cable that was plugged into the other one is gray. We'll use the gray one. This is the one I was using on my phone. I have a little dongle. Now, Destiny came over. He was like, people are going to make so much fun of you that you have these nice ass headphones and you plug it through this crappy ass thing into a fucking iPhone. And then I said, no, Destiny, you're dumb as fuck. My headphones are 35 impedance. They work on a phone. Fuck you. And then he sat the fuck down.
J'avais jamais vu de nuit aussi calme. Je la regarde enchaîner les cigarettes. C'est long que l'on se lance, on entend
He's
toujours
right.
les cigales. On se blesserait même avec zéro mot.
Maybe he's right. Can we just pretend he's wrong? Destiny always loses the debate.
On risque pas de tenir longtemps.
Does it actually matter if he's right?
Tu m'as même comparé à Lucifer. Non mais j'hallucine. Je sais déjà ce que la distance entraîne. Soit c'est la guerre pendant 10 ans sans trêve, soit je la quitte en lui disant notre histoire n'aurait jamais pu finir dans le calme et la tendresse. Notre histoire n'aurait jamais pu finir dans le calme et la tendresse. Je te
Here we go, boys. A nice cable. Now this is the correct length cable, huh? There are some downsides. So with the other length cable, I can get in my bed and listen to the headphones. Wait, should I just use the really long one? What do I do? On the computer, obviously I want the short one. I'm not gonna change the cables when I want to get in bed. So maybe I should just use the long one. How would you guys cable manage this? This is so annoying. Anyone have a solution? Use a tie. But then I have to untie it when... Here's the situation. We want to sit on the computer. We don't want this cable getting all over our shit. But then sometimes we want to get in bed right here. I have my mattress on the floor. And I want to listen to music like this.
Notre histoire n'aurait jamais pu finir dans le calme et la tendresse.
It's really tangled, dude.
Notre histoire n'aurait jamais pu finir dans le calme et la tendresse. Je te déteste comme cette phrase qui dit c'était trop beau pour être vrai. Bébé, serre-moi fort que j'oublie que c'est le chaos. C'est le chaos. Regarde-nous le destin part.
So I think I should keep the long cable. But I feel really dumb because I just spent 15 minutes finding the short cable. Should I just take the L? Okay, let's untangle it. Let's do that first. Okay. What's the correct way to untangle a cable? This cable is very unhappy. Right? I hate cables. Oh, are you guys excited for when everything's wireless? The wireless mouse actually is a good product now. You guys might have memories of wireless mice from when they were bad. It's so much better now to have a wireless mouse. I pity the fool who still has a mouse with a wire. Now Destiny agreed with me on that. He has a wireless mouse. Okay, but for certain things, if you don't have a cable, it's just lower quality, right? Fuck, man. How long are we gonna still have cables in the world? We are sick of cables. We can't use this microphone, for example, without a cable. Right? It's gonna be a long time. Can't use these headphones without a cable, but some headphones have no cable, and they're okay. They're okay. They're not amazing, right? God damn it. Why are they not amazing? Maybe they just don't make wireless headphones that are really good, and they could. Cable's so fucking long. Look at me, dude.
Et tu ne vis que pour les caméras, les appareils photos. Et tu ne vis que pour les miroirs, le regard des autres et le Chanel Coco.
pas changer, oui, je sais. Mais chez toi, tout est si fait. Tu ne juges que par les caméras, les Ferrari jaunes et le champagne.
Way better than that's not Tangled. Okay, so now going up. Everybody get up, dude. You guys are fucking lazy, dude. Fuck up. There. Hello. Hello and welcome to the next episode of whatever the fuck this is. Now, on today's episode, we are going to explore the possibilities that open up when you have a Twitch chat on your side. Now, what is available to us to do right now? As you can see, there's a cute girl on the back of this YouTube music video. Now, if with Twitch chat on our side, can we figure out who this cute girl is, tweet her, pretend I'm cool and like the tweet, and then one day she's my future ex-wife? By the way, I'm trolling. For anyone who thinks I'm serious, I would never do a thing like this. It's just a hypothetical situation. It's just a hypothetical situation. I'm just curious if it's possible. It's Diana Sarr. Okay. So, let's see what happens. Go on Twitter. Diana Sarr. She doesn't have a Twitter. Unfortunate. It was a good run. The journey ends there. We tried, everybody. Clap us in the chat. If she was a porn star, I would have gotten banned. That would have been terrible. Okay, so what was I doing? She has Facebook. Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I have a Facebook, but I haven't logged in it for 5 years or something. Okay. I want to find new songs that are good. So I have some Zoomer friends. Now. They were telling me what music they like. And it turned out it's all very, very zoomy. All right? A couple songs I like. Most of the songs, not a huge fan. The Zoomers really like this song. This is zooming right now.
Yeah. If you weigh me down, then I gotta remove you. If you in my way, then I gotta go through you. Down. Look. Funeral. I don't talk shit, bitch. I do it.
Okay. Then my music taste, as you guys have seen over the years, is more songs like this. It's a little different. Both bad. All right. What am I in the mood for, though? Let's have a nice, relaxing song. Everybody get relaxed. You're here to relax, okay? It's still good we found this cable. Because I was using the wrong color cable. Now it's matching. I got headphones in my headphones. Nobody I know in real life appreciates headphones. And I just feel like this awkward left out guy all the time. I'm just like, dude, you have to hear my headphones. Every time I meet someone new, I'm like, you gotta pick your favorite song. You gotta hear my headphones. And then I hand them the headphones, and they put them on, and then they listen, and they're like, it's pretty good. This is after all the research I did. You know, there's like this fucking. There was a 70-year-old headphone reviewer guy who retired. He reviewed these headphones. It's my favorite product I've ever purchased in my entire life. I'm not sponsored, and I'm saying that. I bought these for a bunch of friends. I got these for Becca. I got these for Talbadar. I just wanted everyone to have them because they're so cool. Okay? And this headphone reviewer fucking was like tearing up. He was like, dude. He basically was saying that these headphones are so good that he doesn't need to review headphones anymore. He can retire. And then he retired. You think it's fake? Maybe it was fake. It actually sold me. I bought the product because of it. He said these headphones are worth eating ramen for 2 months for. Did I get skamazed by an old man? Do you guys know what his name is? So I can look up the review and we can decide if he's faking it. What's his name? Oh, his channel's Inner Fidelity? Alright, let's all decide together if he's faking it. It's 11 minutes to decide, dude. It's gonna take a while to figure this out, dude. Are you guys ready? Please, experts in the chat, we're gonna everyone analyze if this guy's faking it, okay? Here we go.
Hi, Kyle from Inner Fidelity here. Merry Christmas. Today, we're gonna talk about a headphone, wow, that I love. This is the new Focal Clear.
Focal?
Open.
Wait, I've been saying focal the whole time. It's Focal? I'm still not going to say Focal. Focal? Okay, well, I'm not saying that.
Open around ear headphone. It's $1,499 and worth every penny. We'll start with the build. It's much like the Alire and Utopia. It has these yokes that turn inside the headband. They don't turn much, but it's plenty. The ear pads or the ear capsules can angle inward like this, and they're actually spring loaded a little bit so that when you put it on your ears, it kind of has exactly the same pressure all the way around. They're quite roomy and comfortable. The driver is angled, so the ear opening is deep as well as fairly large in width and height.
That's what I like, deep and large.
The ear pads can come off with a tug.
I've never done that.
Off like that, and on the right side is the serial number, and they go back on quite easily. I understand their replacement ear pads will become available, and you can get them through your dealer. Unlike its brother and sister,
Yo, I need my dealer, bros.
An Alire headphone, they come with a new set of cables, which are super nice. These cables are terminated at the headphone end in a 3.5 millimeter mono plug, and there's a little ring around this mono plug or the body of it that clicks into place. They're not really locking, they're sort of detented. This cable is the short 1.2 millimeter cable, has a removable adapter on the end here so that you can access the 3.5 millimeter plug for portable use. But it also comes with
Magic?
3 meter long balanced and quarter-inch jack or quarter-inch plug cables in this dandy little case that opens up. So this is a really nicely accessorized in terms of cables, and a great place to store them. And it has this just absolutely sexy case that comes with it. The headphones fit in the case very nicely. You do have to remove the cables to put them in the case.
Do you guys think this guy's fake news?
Zipper's shut. It's got a little leather
Did he scam me?
carry handle on here.
I would always believe that this guy's telling the truth.
The Utopia and
I just look at his face. I look at his eyes.
Case is
and he looks like he's an honest Abe.
So you can get it for your Allure or Utopia if you would like. But it's
I think he's an honest Abe.
Really a nicely accessorized headphone as that goes. Very comfortable. Very good looking. I think I usually go for the black look on audio gear, but I actually think I like the look of this headphone more than I do the black Allure or Utopia. It's really a terrific looking headphone. In terms of sound quality,
that was passion. Did you hear that?
Amazingly.
Hold
good.
on. Did you hear that sound he just made? If he faked that, he's just a Hollywood actor, dude. Just listen to this sound he just made, dude. Okay.
In terms of sound quality, it's just amazingly good.
One more time.
Looking headphone. In terms of sound quality, it's just amazingly good. I actually have to wonder whether this headphone wasn't in Focal's mind all the way along, whether they thought, okay, let's make a no holds barred, just as rockin' best as we can headphone, regardless of price, and they produced the Utopia, which sells for $4,000, and then I think they also produced the Allure at $999 to say, now what can we do with this same concepts and make it cost less than $1,000, and both those headphones I thought were quite successful, although they both had their own sonic issues. The Utopia,
see, he's talking shit about products from the same company. When someone's talking, if someone wanted to make a fake review of something, this is actually, I guess it's the best way to do it. You talk shit about products from the same company, and then say how this one new product from this company is the best. Which he's not making a fake review. This is not a fake review, but everyone in chat thinks I got debated by this review. But if you're actually next level scamming someone, then that is what you would do. Because that makes you believe the guy. Because he's talking shit about their other products. He's not scamming, though. He's not a scammer. You could see it. You could see.
Was a little bass shy, and it also had a little bright spot at 6K that was a little too present. But it's a very liquid sounding headphone with the beryllium M-dome driver. It really has a lot of resolve and nuance in it. Very, very nice. But that bright spot sadly was not a good thing, and could be quite fatiguing, and combined with the a little bit lower bass level.
Do you understand how fucking obsessive about audio this guy is? He said there's a bright spot at 6K fucking frequencies, hertz, whatever, that is fatiguing to him when he listens to music.
Then the Allure, it was a little thin sounding, and it's always kind of funny. It's, is the
you guys want me to check the description and see if it's sponsored? Okay. Wait, so it would have to say sponsored right here? It's not, right? All right, see, we're chilling.
Treble too high or the bass too low, but at any rate, and then the Allure had a big chunk of spectrum missing between 4 and 8K.
Ah, yes, yeah.
So it didn't have that little bright spot at 6K, but it was missing a chunk of information in the what I call the mid treble region, and it sounded a little muted.
A little muted in the mid-treble region
resolve.
between 4 to 8K hertz.
And this headphone just dials those problems out. The level of the region between the peak at 3.5K or 3K, 3.5K, up to 10K, that the level of that region is just pretty much right on. It still has a little bump at 6K, but it's quite a bit less than the Utopia. I thought I could hear it. I thought that I did hear a very slight edge to the sound, but it was only very slight.
Just a little bit.
And then the bass, I think this headphone actually has a little more bass than both of the other vocals do. The bass is really nicely in line, but the real thing about it is the balance overall is just spectacular. This headphone, like the other two vocals, is also a very dynamic and potent headphone. I wouldn't really call it punchy.
Wouldn't call it punchy,
but it's quite dynamic and quite responsive. I think that tends to cause the image to collapse a little bit. It doesn't have a deep image. The image is a little bit shallow, but because everything is so sort of intensely portrayed, and even saying intensely portrayed is too strong a word. It just confidently portrayed. At any rate, the balance through that presence region and the whole headphone is just spot on, and voices sound exactly like voices, and cymbals sound like cymbals. There's no extra tizziness or graininess except for that tiniest hint of hedge. You know, it's spectacularly well balanced headphone. I would say that it almost doesn't have any character at all. I wouldn't even call it neutral in a way, because so oftentimes neutral headphones can tend to sound boring or something, whereas this headphone is just confident and competent, and
it's a confident headphone,
put it on, the music is just bam in your head. So it does a great job in that regard. I would say that amongst dynamic driver headphones with voice coils, it probably has of a dynamic driver open headphones, it's probably got the best bass response I've heard in terms of level and balance and textural control. It's not the best bass I've ever heard, like on a Odyssey LCD 4 or 3 headphone. Those headphones tend to have a very, very good resolve in the bass and textural recovery. This headphone is just a little bit soft and rounded in the bass, just a little bit that the bass comes into the mids, but it's just a little. Overall, it's just amazingly good. The mid range is beautifully balanced. Although the Utopia, I thought, is more liquid sounding, but this one doesn't have that kind of character. It's just right down the middle. At any rate, I'm absolutely floored by this headphone. This is the first time I can, unreservedly say, yeah, this is a headphone that's worth over $1,000. A lot of headphones that are over $1,000, it's like, come on, it's got this problem or that problem or such and such. But this headphone, it's great looking headphone. It's a very comfortable headphone. The accessories are fabulous, and the sound is just to die for. It's amazing. So yeah, if you've been minding your wallet and you've done the Cost Porter Pro and the Sennheiser HD600 and you're patiently waiting for something that's really worthwhile jumping on to open your wallet up to, this I think is it. This is worth eating ramen for a month for. This is a headphone that I'm tempted to buy for my own, just so I could call it my own. Of course, I get to keep it, but because it's going on the Wall of Fame. But it's not mine. And this is a headphone that I want to be mine, and that's a rare feeling for me.
He's fucking cute, dude.
Definitely check this Full Cal Clear out. It's definitely going on the Wall of Fame. It's definitely going to knock some headphones off the Wall of Fame. Probably the Utopia and the Alere. We'll see. I have to think about that a bit and spend some time with the Wall of Fame headphones in the open class. But this thing is spectacular, and I hope you get a chance to hear one soon. All right. We'll see you next time.
Dude. Okay, so I saw that when that video came out. I saw this video, and I bought the headphone. That's why I have the headphone? Because of this video. I don't even know. Someone referred it to me. And they were like, dude, watch this. Because they knew I cared about headphones. And it sold me, you know? And everyone's saying scammed. No, but he really, his passion, somebody in chat said this, his passion is contagious. I saw someone say that. Like, I feel it. Like, I love when people care this much about something. It's really cool. Like, it made me tear up a little. Like, I'm fucking sober, too. I'm completely sober, which everyone's going to kappa. But he was, like, talking about how it's worth eating ramen for a month for, and, like, he really wants to own it. And, like, he's a reviewer, so he gets to keep it and put it on the wall, but he wants to own it, and he wants it to be his, and, like, he loves this thing. And I was just like, holy shit, dude. It's cool. His passion is scamming. Anyway, yeah, he's cool, but he quit. He no longer reviews headphones. I never watched the video about him quitting. Damn, 30 minutes. I kind of want to watch it. Do you guys have the patience? That's it. I'm out. Most people are saying no. I want to watch this old man talk for 30 minutes about headphones, okay? Now you guys close the stream if you don't like it. All right, we're going to do it.
Hi, Tile from Infidelity here. Today we're going to talk about... We're not going to talk about headphones. Today I'm actually announcing my retirement. This is going to be the last video you see from me on this channel. And it's sort of bittersweet, that's for sure. But it's time for me to retire. I have retirement plans, and I thought it was going to take me till 2022 when I turned 66 and I could get full Social Security, that I would retire then. I have been building a tiny home into a FedEx truck, and that's going to be my retirement home. I'm going to sell my home, and I'm going to go out and adventure. And I thought it was going to take me 7 years to build this tiny home in this truck.
I wonder where he is now.
It's a big dream, and I thought it was going to take a lot of work. I had to learn.
Wait, I want to follow this guy on Twitter. Does anyone know his name? I know the channel's Infidelity, but I want to know what he's doing. Maybe he doesn't have a Twitter. Anyone know? Does anybody know his name? Mark Hamill? Mark Hamill. Oh my God. Wait, he has 3.6 million followers. He is fucking awesome. That's him? Did you guys realize this guy reviewed? Okay, now you don't think he was lying in the last review, right? Wait, that's not him? I think it's him. Wait, why a guy with 3.6 million followers lives in a FedEx truck? That's alpha as fuck. Is this the right guy? Wait, someone said I'm dying. Mark Hamill is a movie director, bro. Oh. Dude, they look the same, dude. Holy shit, I actually fell for it, dude. They look so similar, dude. What the fuck, dude? They look exactly the same, dude. I can't. It's Luke Skywalker. Oh, my bad. I know what Luke Skywalker looks like in the old movies. I haven't seen the new one. I know like Luke Skywalker looks like a kid with the long, like medium long hair with like the bowl cut. God damn it. All right, so what's this guy's name? I don't want to follow Luke Skywalker. I want to follow this guy, dude.
A lot about solar panels and composting toilet.
Damn, I wish he... Is this him or is this the guy writing about it? Wow, he lives in this truck. Oh my god. I've been writing about headphones for 25 years. Holy shit. Okay, I think this is his name up here. Tyle Hertzens. Please have a Twitter, dude. Tyle Hertzens. No! He has Facebook? I don't want to use Facebook! There's a Twitter button? Oh, it just tweets about the article. Can I follow this guy and listen to his thoughts without using Facebook? I like him a lot, but there's nobody in the world who's worth using Facebook for. No? Damn it. Alright, well, let's just watch the video then. I'm just being honest, alright? You guys said top right? Hold on. Top right. Top right on the article? Here? That's the channel. He doesn't use it anymore. He's out, dude. He's out. He's disconnected. He just is in his FedEx truck exploring the world. Let's learn about him.
It's in just all manner of things. But it turns out that, you know, the bottom line is it's only 88 square feet, and it only took me 3 years.
He lives in an 88 square foot FedEx truck
to build it. So it's
he
done.
built it himself?
And I probably should give you a little tour. Let's go take a look at Putt. So this is Putt. Putt is a 2005 Morgan Olson step van with an International Harvester chassis. This is the dumpster in my house because I'm currently cleaning it out to sell it. So it's kind of a mess around here. But welcome to Putt.
This guy's an inspiration, dude.
I got a
I didn't have to pause to say that, but I don't want to miss
it. I put that in myself. Took pretty much a year to just start from the empty box and then take all the walls out, insulate them, and put the window in and get back to a box again. So it took a year just to insulate and get it back to a box again. This is the cabin, cockpit, what are you going to call it? One of the ideas for this vehicle is that it should be stealth. Which means I can park it pretty much anywhere. A step van, you know, FedEx van is one of those things that is pretty innocuous. You really don't notice them. So you park behind a tire store and a mattress store, and nobody will ever notice you in the back there. Anyway, let's. The front is not going to change very much. It's pretty primitive. And it's going to stay that way so that people don't, when they look inside, don't think there's much here. And we'll take a look inside now. So this is the cabin of Putt. I wish I had a wider angle lens so you could take it all in one go. But got give you a brief rundown. And here is the refrigerator. So I have a Dometic 12-volt refrigerator in there. At the bottom down here is a 60-gallon water tank. I have a manual pump sink. This is a marine grade manual pump sink. One of the things, my theories on this vehicle initially is for it to be very simple, so things always work. They don't break. In other words, complexity is the enemy in this part of the build. Eventually, I'm going to add things like ham radios and security systems and stuff like that. But at the moment, and for this first phase, it's just about having a functioning, livable space that is totally survivable. I have drawers that I made myself. All sorts of odds and ends in the drawers, kitchen stuff, pots and pans, so on and so forth. Up above, you'll notice everything has these little turnbuckles to stop things from opening up, and there's little springs in there. And then I can open this cabinet, and you can see I have all my food up here. I have these little strappy things that stop the food from wiggling around and bashing into each other. So canned stuff, pantry stuff. This is the dry stores kind of thing. This is a little bit of an interesting thing. We won't dwell on this for too long, but this is my composting toilet that I can lift up like that. And there's the toilet itself. I won't bother showing you the internal working bits, but let's just say there's a separate air system. It's just a 5-gallon bucket basically, but number 1 and number 2 are separated into different containers, because that's the thing that really causes things to smell when you mix everything together. And it has a separate air system down there because a composting toilet produces heat and moisture, and you need to vent that out. It's not that it smells, because it really doesn't smell that much. Every time you go to the bathroom, you use this composting material in this bin down here, and to cover it. So it really isn't, doesn't have very much odor. And then venting it out totally takes care of that. Is my bed. I got a little nightstand up here, with books and stuff, a little night light. There's storage underneath the bed, so my ukuleles and winter gear and motorcycle gear and so on and so forth are in there. This is all my clothes, so you can see my clothes up there. And then this is the electronics cabinet. Eventually the stereo, ham radio controls will be here. Lighting controls for out. Eventually there'll be an LED light system here. This is the main control panel distribution fuse box for the 12-volt DC in the system, and you can see that I've been using my soldering iron a lot on wiring it up. But there's not much in this cabinet yet. Eventually there'll be computer, the network server, Wi-Fi, repeaters.
This guy is so fucking
cell
cool,
phone,
dude.
Amplifier.
He made this
ham
whole
radios,
thing.
as I said, and security camera stuff, hard drives, NAS drives for storing the security footage and things like that. I do have 2 solar panels up on top right now, and I'll eventually get more. And there are 2 golf cart batteries underneath this seat. And in this cabinet right here, I can't open it very far with the seat in place, but you can see the charge controller, inverter, and there's some fuses and whatnot down there. So that's my electrical cabinet. And then my dinette is 2 seats out of a Mercedes van that are takeouts. They were cheap. It was $125 for both seats, but it was $150 for shipping. And a little table. So I got a table to sit at, and as you can see, the seat here, got the window right there, and I can look out on the world. And so I have what amounts to a little road boat, a travel trawler, land yacht, if you will. I think it looks like a little boat cabin. All right, let's get back to talking about my retirement. So that's putt. I think it's pretty cool. I hope you do too. But it's not the only reason to retire. For the first time, I'm going to have to look at some notes because there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover. First, I'm 62 years old, or will be in August, and my ears are going. When I was a youngster, when I was in the Coast Guard, they actually pulled me aside and asked me to be a sonarman because my hearing was so good. It was very, very good. And my hearing has been, quite good for my age over time. But it's definitely going south. I do have hearing tests maybe every 2 years. It clearly gets worse every time. And, at this point, though my hearing, at least in my left ear, is better than your average 62-year-old, it's not good enough, in my opinion, in the long run. It's getting harder and harder for me to do the evaluations, and so that I begin to feel like let's get some younger ears on the ball. So that's one reason. Another is I've been writing about headphones for 25 years. I wrote about headphones when I worked for Headroom in ad copy and product copy, and now I'm writing about headphones as a journalist, and I have other interests, and sometimes it feels like writing poetry about tractors. Headphones. Yeah, I like headphones, but at some point it just becomes a grind, and so I'm kind of burned out. I want to write, but I want to write something else entirely, and so that's another reason for getting out on the road and getting out in the woods, and being on my own and being able to do some writing that I have an interest in. So that's another reason. Another reason is I play the ukulele very poorly. I've been playing ukulele for quite a while, but I know how much work it takes to do that well. And in the past, I just haven't had the time to dedicate to it that would make me feel good about it, and so I just never dedicated any time to it, really. And that's something that my heart wants to do. I want to play music with other people around a campfire, and so that's another reason to get out there and sit down around a campfire and practice ukulele. So that's important to me, and it's time to go do that. Another reason to retire is, I've been at this game for a long time. A lot of people say I was the godfather or the grandfather of the enthusiast community and the headphone hobby, and there's truth to that. When I started Headroom, there weren't headphone amplifiers around to speak of, the Melos SHA1 and the Stax electrostatic headphone amplifiers, but when I started Headroom, we made the first portable headphone amplifier, the first USB headphone amplifier, the first balanced headphone amplifier, the first home transistor headphone amplifier. I did, and then in terms of the enthusiast community, I was early in on the forums. I participated with contests and things like that. I advertised on HeadFi when it started. I went to meets. I went to a lot of meets as a vendor, and helped defray the cost of those meets. I've been in this game for a long time, and now at Interfidelity, I have a pretty strong influence on headphone manufacturers. So I think I've done a lot for this community to grow, and for the headphones to get better sounding over time, and been an influence there. So, but bottom line is that those things are going very well now. Enthusiasts are even measuring their own headphones now, and Manufacturers are making better sounding headphones than they ever have before. So in a way, my direct influence is less important now, just because things are moving along and have momentum. When I first started in headphones, there was no momentum because there was almost nothing there in terms of headphones as a hobby. So I've had an arc in my career, and it's a good one. And I feel like I've done what needed to be done. And my parents are in show business. They were ballet dancers. My mom danced for the Metropolitan Opera, and my dad danced for American Ballet Theater. And I grew up in show business. And there's an old saying that you should go out on top. And so I'm not going to sit here and wither away and become less important and have my ears start going out and be less reliable and blah blah blah. It's time to call it quits while the arc of my career is solid. And so that's it. It also turns out that financially speaking, selling my house, getting rid of the mortgage, taking my savings and the house proceeds and putting it into Putt. The Putt is the name of my step van that I will be living in. It's inexpensive because I don't have a mortgage. And so just financially, it just makes sense to do it. It's time to do it. There's no reason to keep putting money into the house and stuff. I have what I need to be able to retire, and 2022, when I turned 66 and could get full Social Security, retirement just seems like forever away. It's time to get it done. I'm an adventurer by nature. You may have seen some of my reviews I did of boomboxes while I was on motorcycle adventure tours with my buddy Paul. And I've got this wanderlust. I've had it for a long time. And with this job, it's very hard to take time off and go into the woods and, enjoy that kind of thing. It's very, very hard to take time off. And so I'm ready for that. I'm ready for playtime. And I want to do it while I'm still young enough to do it. Believe me, by the time you get to be 62, which is where I'm at right now, there are a lot of aches and pains, and it's not going to get particularly better, although I hope to be more healthy when I'm on the road. Evidently that's a common experience for people. So I'll cross my fingers on that, but I'm just ready to go. I have a mission in terms of an adventure. I guess if you want to put it on paper, it would be to find every beach taco stand from Tijuana to Tierra del Fuego. And yes, I do eventually plan to put Putt on a boat and take it to South America, but it'll be a while before that happens. So there's a couple of comments in order that I should make now, since this is my last video. I first want to thank Inner Fidelity readers and YouTube channel viewers. I so appreciate your willingness and your interest in the things that I have to say. I didn't go into this thing to become a leader or some sort of person to look up to or something like that. I went into this simply to do what I could to get headphones to sound better. And I think I've managed to do that. And I've rose to this position of being a voice of authority that people listen to on that basis. But what's important is that I didn't do it for myself or to become a leader. The important thing is that it wouldn't have worked. What I did wouldn't have worked if it weren't for the fact that other people were likewise interested. And I think that's the point here, is that I'm a headphone enthusiast first, last, and always, and I had the opportunity to simply explore that at a level most people wouldn't be able to do, to produce measurements and to review headphones critically and all sorts of things. And that wouldn't have happened without you being interested in listening. And so thank you so much for your interest. I am very grateful to have been in a position and have whatever skills are necessary to be of interest, but that doesn't work without people who are also likewise interested. So thank you so much for being there with me on this journey that we took together as headphone enthusiasts. You gave me a job, you gave me a career, and I appreciate that greatly. I also want to thank readers and YouTube viewers who commented. In your comments, you directly have increased the value of Inner Fidelity. And a lot of times you may have noticed that on Inner Fidelity's comment section after an article, I didn't write a lot of comments. I felt very much that I had my say at the top, and readers deserve to have their say without a lot of backtalk from me. And so if you look at the comment sections on the Inner Fidelity articles, they are very dense with meaning, and you guys brought a lot to the table in your comments over time. So I very much appreciate that, and thank you so much for contributing in that way. Speaking of contributors, there are people on the masthead, Bobcats, John Granberg, Joker, Steve Gutenberg, Nate Maher, Tyler Schrank, Denny Fitzpatrick, Sean Sabino. There's just, I probably missed a few that a lot of other people brought their thoughts to the table, and for you guys, I want to thank you. It's been terrific receiving your contributions. It's always a joy to read what Bob Cat's furious little mind is coming up with next. And John Granberg always struck me as, just a very competent, straight down the middle reviewer. And I mean, there's just been lots of interesting content, the DIY stuff that Nate brought in earlier on. I will mention what I have always felt was my favorite article on Inner Fidelity, which was a Steve Gutenberg article about John Lennon's jukebox, which is a portable suitcase-sized jukebox that John Lennon used to carry around on tour, and that he studied the music on this jukebox. There's actually a documentary. If you go to Inner Fidelity, which is linked below the video here, the article on my retirement, there's a link there, and you can actually go view this documentary. And it's a fascinating documentary on how portable audio can be an important presence in somebody's life. John Lennon in this case, and so you can't imagine a more important person to receive the benefits of a personal audio system in his work. So I always thought that was a great contribution. So there's some really lovely things that people have written for Inner Fidelity, and thank you for all those contributions. My message to manufacturers. So. Yeah, I'm not going to call this a thank you, although you do warrant a thank you. I have to tell you, the past 15 years or whatever it is, or 10 years since the introduction of the Beats, Monster Beats by Dre headphones, it was like a cannon shot that started a race that nobody knew they were in. And you headphone manufacturers had to survive this celebrity headphone rage for a while, and in the end still produce better headphones, and you have done that. And so I want to thank you guys, you manufacturers, for steering us through this swamp of bedazzled celebrities with headphones around their necks, and brought us back to a place where sound quality, comfort, build quality, and simple styling are really the important factors, functionality. So thank you for that. But it is your job. It's your job to make headphones, and we pay you for that job. And we pay you for a headphone that performs both in style and comfort and those kinds of things, and in sound quality. It's important. And I know that there are research studies that show that people say they buy headphones because of sound quality, but the truth is that they don't. They buy headphones because of the way they look and the way they feel, the comfort when they're on. Most people don't really know what good audio sounds like. And so you could simply not worry about that and still get just as many sales, pretty much. So I want to encourage you to stick with that, because over time, more and more people will be exposed to good sound quality one way or another. And over time, more and more people will understand what good sound sounds like. And I hope you're encouraged to be there with quality products in that regard. So, yeah, keep after it. And keep the prices reasonable, for God's sakes, okay? Come on, enough with these ridiculous prices on headphones. Try to keep the price down. And lastly, the next Interfidelity editor, well, he has been chosen. I'm going to let him introduce himself. I was surprised and pleased by the choice. He is not from the headphone community, but he does have lots of audio experience and lots of journalistic experience. And I did have a nice long conversation on the phone with him. I think he understood what Interfidelity was about. I think he understands that it's going to be a challenge for him to bring content to the site that is going to be valuable to users, but it's not me. I hope you readers will understand that. You know, there's only one room for one dude that started it all, and that's me, for better or worse. And he's not that, and nobody could be that. And so he's a bright guy, though, and I think he can bring things to the table that are useful for the community. And I would ask you to give him the space to do that and not have unrealistic expectations of the next person. But I think you can expect good things, and I think he'll deliver on that. So, but that's for him to figure out, not me anymore. And so the big question, the Wall of Fame is packed up and will be going either to the next editor or to wherever he chooses. But none of the headphones I had around here were my headphones. So I'm currently left with just a couple of rejects of things that just happen to be lying around because they're all packed up and ready to go someplace else. So currently I don't have a pair of headphones that I like. I am currently sort of in the market for buying the headphones that I'm going to take with me. And when I packed up all the boxes, I go, oh, what do I miss? What are the headphones that I need to get right away so I can live life? And so this is like the ultimate review of all. Which headphones does Tile walk away with? You know, which headphones does he buy for himself at the end of all this? And the answer is, I'm going to buy a pair of Bose Quiet Comfort 35 wireless headphones. Putt is very loud when you drive in it. And yeah, I need noise canceling headphones in order to be able to not get hearing damage driving around in it. And so I'm definitely getting a pair of Bose Quiet Comfort 35s. I have a pair of noise canceling headphones, different brand, not a recommended headphone, and it just doesn't work as good. It's not as comfortable, all sorts of reasons. I go, God, I want those Quiet Comfort 35s again. The other headphone is the Beats Solo 3 wireless. again, it's a matter of convenience. They're well-built headphones. They're super convenient to get on and off. They work great as a telephone headset, and the main thing is the Bluetooth
Is he trolling?
range is
he gonna say he's
just
trolling right
phenomenal.
now?
So I can leave my phone sitting someplace and we'll go anywhere in the house, and it's going to get range. And the same's going to be true out in putt. I can leave my cell phone inside the vehicle and I can walk outside or move around. I can still hear the music. Or
those are the
news or
two
whatever
worst
it is I'm
brands,
listening
dude.
to. But you know, it's just the practical matter of it's an extremely functional headphone, and it sounds good. It sounds good. There's nothing. I mean, it's not $1,000 pair of headphones, but it sounds good. So that's the other one. A high-end rig, high-end headphones, you know, so I'm really not gonna have a high-end system with me. I'm solar powered, so I really can't afford the power budget for a high-end rig and amplifier and so on and so forth. I will be taking my Astle & Kern AK240 and a Centrance M8 Mate headphone amp, and I've got a pair of Mr. Speaker's Aeon Flow Open and Aeon Flow Closed that are mine, that I'm going to be taking with me. So that's my high-end rig, and I think I'm going to be perfectly content with that. I've heard plenty of headphones. I want to hear the ukulele plinking on my lap. Okay, well, that's it for me. Feel free to wave me by in the comments below. I certainly look forward to reading your comments and one last connection with old friends. And sometime down the road, I suspect that I'll keep my eye on HeadFi and drop in on a headphone meet or two just for fun. I think that would be pretty funny to show up at a meet in Seattle or Dallas or who knows. But I think that'd be kind of fun. So I'll be around a little bit. Of course, I'll be around watching what happens to Interfidelity from time to time. But I'm going to miss you guys. I really enjoyed this career I had. I really enjoyed the quirkiness of Headphone Geeks and the imaginativeness. And really, it's a very, for the most part, self-effacing group of lovely people. I've really enjoyed my time with all you guys. So, all the best. Happy trails. Enjoy the music. Sorry about your wallet. And we'll see you down the road somewhere. I'm out.
I love that guy. Now, it's loud in his truck, so he needed the noise canceling. He couldn't get these headphones I'm wearing because they're open. Now,
And
he didn't have an amp. He didn't want to have like a high power. He said there's in his truck, he's going to live in a truck, right? If you weren't paying attention at the beginning. And he built this truck himself. What do you call it? Is it not, what's it called? A truck? What do you call it? Trailer? Van. Step van. Yeah, he called it Put. That's his name. His van's name. It's a FedEx truck. Yeah, FedEx truck. So, I want to look up all these headphones he mentioned. He needed noise canceling, so he couldn't get most of the nice headphones are open. Right. Now, what was the one he mentioned after the Bose noise canceling? Oh, he needed wireless also. Yeah. He needed wireless and noise canceling. I fucking love this guy, man. I was tearing up when he was talking about, yeah, my ears aren't as good as they used to be. Time to let some new blood come in and do this job. You know, and I just want to sit around a campfire and play my ukulele. It was so cute, dude. He's so charismatic. I really like him. Okay, so let's press the article. Maybe I'll tell all the headphones he mentioned at the end. There's his FedEx truck. The big question. The wall fame is packed up and ready to go to its new home. That leaves me just a couple junker headphones left over. He's going to buy these. I'm going to look at all these, dude. So he really likes this Bose headphone. I see. Maybe I underrate Bose, dude. If he likes it, it must be decent, dude. I mean, it for the situation. So it's wireless. It's wireless and noise canceling. If he likes it, it has to be pretty fucking good, dude. In general, I've never liked the Bose product, but maybe if you're picking wireless, noise canceling, and cheap, it's not even that cheap anymore, but you know, the cheapest wireless noise canceling thing you can get, that's pretty good. Maybe this is it. For phone calls, general iPad movie watching, casual listening, he likes this Beats. He did talk shit about Beats for a while in that video. But maybe these Beats are okay for his usage, for his use case. And then he'll take his Astel and Kern AK240, his Centrance M8, and a pair of Aeon Flow open and closed headphones. Aeon Flow. Never heard of these. I want to look these up. These look kind of cool. Aeon Flow. I wonder what they would look like on someone's head. Someone in chat said ugly as fuck. I can't imagine it on someone's head, so I have to see it. Hold on. Oh, they're really ugly. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Bottom line, though. Bottom line was, based on the previous review, he thought these were the best, right? But for his use case, honest, loud FedEx truck where he needs wireless and Bluetooth, he's going to use the other ones. And then he didn't want really expensive ones. So for his slightly better one, he's using this one, right? Is what happened? I think that's what happened. And if you watch the previous video, he was fucking getting emotional about these. So that was 2 years ago. Yeah, this is 2 years ago. Yeah, but the other one was even before. This one is a little before. If you guys weren't here, we watched the review.
This headphone.
This is the review that made me buy this headphone that I'm wearing. It's from 2017. I'll just watch a few seconds of it for the people who missed it because we watched a 30-minute video.
Very slight. The Alere had and both those headphones.
Where's the part where he says, "Oh, when I listen to it, oh."
Concepts and make it for 3 headphone. Those headphones tend to have a very.
Hold on.
Oh, it's just
About the ramen.
It's amazingly good. The mid range is absolutely floored by this headphone. This is the first time I can, unreservedly say, yeah, this is a headphone that's worth over $1,000. A lot of headphones that are over $1,000, it's like, come on, it's got this problem or that problem or such and such. But this headphone, it's great looking headphone. It's a very comfortable headphone. The accessories are fabulous. And the sound is just to die for. It's, amazing. So yeah, if you've been minding your wallet and you've done the Cost Porter Pro and the Sennheiser HD600 and you're patiently waiting for something that's really worthwhile jumping on to open your wallet up to, this I think is it. This is worth eating ramen for a month for. This is a headphone that I'm tempted to buy. for my own, just so I could call it my own. Of course, I get to keep it, but, you know.
Okay. Now, he mentioned during that video that his favorite bass in a headphone was these. I don't like him without the beard. No! Which one's better, LCD-X or LCD-4? I have LCD2s. The bass is good. I have that one. But then I've never tried the really high-end one. He would say this price is so stupid, though. In the video, he said the only headphone he thinks is worth over $1,000 is this one. LCD-X. Where's LCD-X? Okay, so I think the 4 is the top of the line, right? 4,000. LCD-4, 4,000. $4,000 headphones, dude. Let's see what he says about them. Obviously, they're good. He said the bass is the best he's ever heard, but, I mean, he's not going to say it's good for the price. Technologically impressive. 20 minutes? Uh-oh. I want the TLDR.
Hi, Tyler from Enter for that.
I just want the TLDR on this one.
That bell-like tone, which happens in that sounding or something. Technically, it's not as good a headphone. The thing is that its errors add up to something that's pleasant and musical, while the errors, which are fewer of the LCD4, add up to something that's a little boring and lackluster. And so I
fuck this headphone. We're never buying that shit. Boom. Done. See? We're out. I'm out. Easy. Easy clap. Now, man, I really like Focal. I tried. Okay, so I always felt, back when I would stream more, I always felt weird when I was plugging a product a lot. And, you know, I'm not sponsored by it. Which, the reason it feels weird is because people in the chat always assumed I was sponsored by these headphones. And then I'm not, so then I have to always clear it up that I'm not. And I was always like, I actually rather just be sponsored by this product, because then I don't have to clear it up, and I do love the product. And I emailed them one time, but they said they don't sponsor anyone. I think it would make them look bad to sponsor me. Their brand is so insane that for me to use it and be sponsored would make them look bad. I thought about it. I think it's true. I think it's actually true. Because I sent them a video of me opening the headphone. Reckful. It'll probably come up for that Reckful headphones, right? YouTube better put it somewhere. Oh, yeah, here. And people really liked this video. I thought they would sponsor me, dude, off this video. And they didn't. This headphone's insane, dude. Oh, I kind of like me in that camera. Do you guys like me better in that camera? Well, now the lighting's super different, but it's a different camera. No one cares. Okay, that's true. Now, you guys have to think, no one actually cares, but in the occasional situation when there's my future wife is in the chat, she might not be initially physically attracted to me if I look like this, but she might be if I look like that. And then that initial physical attraction could turn into her taking the time to reach out to me, get to know me, and then we get married. All because I used a different camera. See? Because I look kind of sexy down there, if I do say so myself. I look better down there. Right? And it's the lighting also right now, though. It's the lighting. And I'm older. Oh, I don't look better down there? Hold on. Can we get a vote? Can we get a poll for my future ex-wife? Please? How do we do a poll? I'm a boomer. Do I look better down there or up here? Slash poll. Oh, here. Okay. Top left or bottom right? The fuck? 2 minutes? 1 minute's good. All right, let's go. Poll's already active. Oh, someone did it. Which one's better? New or old? Okay. The new is the top left. You fucking little liars, dude. You fucking Weasley little liars, dude. You're just doing the force and 50, dude. One day you guys will actually fucking help me when I have a fucking question, huh? God damn it. How am I ever going to get married, dude? God damn it, dude. Oh my God, it's Natalie. All right, one day I'll get married. That'll be fine.
My dad has so many videos of.
Wait. A lot has changed since this video. My life sucked here. I don't know if I told you guys everything that happened. I think there's one thing I haven't told you guys yet. Is that my dad went through a period where he didn't know my name. And now it fucking miracle happened. And he went. My parents actually don't want me to stress out, so they don't even tell me what he had. But he went to a psychologist or psychiatrist or some shit and prescribed him something. And after a few weeks, his memory came back. It was like the scariest shit ever. My mom thought he was just going to be a vegetable forever that we were going to have to take care of. And my mom and I were discussing killing ourselves together. This is the saddest time in my life. It was the end of 2018. And I had just gotten scammed by a bunch of fucking idiots on Everland, the first people who worked on it, before I got all the good people. And then Becca and I broke up. It all happened in the same month. It was the worst month of my life. November 2018. If you guys remember, I like shaved the side of my head on stream. I was just not giving a fuck about anything. I had the weirdest fucking haircut ever, dude. Things have gone up so much from there, uphill. Life is so much better. I just have to think at that moment and compare to that and how much better everything is. Crazy. Oh, this isn't my Twitter anymore. But I guess it's fine. I changed my Twitter name because I bought this off someone, Byron, and I lost my verification. But because you have to change your name, but I'm really happy I got this. I wonder if there's anything else I can buy that is useful. What can money buy other than headphones and Twitter usernames? I'll figure it out. I want to give my parents some nice things. But they don't care. I told my parents I'd remodel their house for them. They said they just need to fix the air conditioning, they said. And I said, okay, I'll pay for that. But make them something. Yeah, maybe they'd appreciate if I made them something, huh? With my bare hands. Because I'm so bad at that stuff. They would know that it took me a lot of effort. My parents live in LA, yeah. I don't know how the fuck my parents have managed to live on so little money for so long. It's actually crazy. Like 10 years ago, my dad had like $50K in his bank account. He's been retired for that long. I guess the house is paid off. There's still property tax. It's really crazy. I don't know how he did it. That's a lot. It's not a lot to retire on. 50K? Are you serious? In Los Angeles? For 10 years? I don't know how the fuck they live this long on this little money, honestly. No idea. They don't do anything, though. I always offer to buy them stuff, and they never want to do anything. Like, try to get them to go on a trip with me. And they're like, no, let's not waste money on that. And I'm like, dude, it would make me so happy to take you guys somewhere. I think they just don't want to go. I think they're just comfortable at home. Anyway, I'm going to try to go back to bed. I didn't get much sleep last night. I just wanted to do a short stream for you guys because might as well because I couldn't sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like that headphone reviewer guy. I just love people who are passionate. It doesn't matter what it is about. Just seeing passion. You can feel it. And then you can. That's why people like Streets 112, even though it's kind of a meme, you know? You can just feel the passion. It's nice. Thanks for all the hearts. I really hope you guys have a good day. And I'll see you guys every Sunday. I stream every Sunday. I haven't missed a Sunday yet. Yep. That's my stomach. That was not a fart. Okay. I'm going to host Nim. He'll take care of you guys. Goodbye, everybody.